Mongoose Jake here again to talk about yet another small bolt action Buzz-Bee made blaster. This time it's the Adventure Force Rebel. And this blaster, you've seen it before. You've seen it before, and I didn't recommend it before. So, have things changed? Long story short, spoiler alert, no. And I still wouldn't recommend this blaster. But let's get to why. We'll first introduce the blaster itself. This is a spring-powered, bolt-action, magazine-fed blaster sold under the Adventure Force line by Buzz-Bee Toys. And it features an 8-round magazine with the clips that you can allow it to click into place. And so you can have a double mag. And it does have a right-hand side bolt action. That magazine's of 8-round capacity. It is spring-powered. It does have a neat bolt action design. But as you can tell, and it only comes in at $10. There's all the list of its features, and the $10 price is its main advantage. Oh, and it also does come with Buzz-Bee's new darts in the Adventure Force color scheme. There's another positive, so let's keep positive. Oh, and you also get what's one of my favorite sights with Buzz-Bee, but this one, I don't know why they did this, but it's a little different. It actually has, I'm going to come way in there, it has, instead of the little faux glass, which is just, clear plastic, like came on the Carnivore or is available on the Predator, this one has open orange plastic. Like you could actually blow right through it. The others, they actually have, it's lenses. They're clear plastic lenses, but they are lenses. But same basic design, and it fits on the same type of Buzz-Bee rail. Now, again, it does come with the new darts that I call the little angry gremlin darts, because they do look like they are angry and yelling at you. It comes with those, and enough to fill the magazine. Again, for $10. So you're thinking, well, this is pretty good, right? Because that's even $2 cheaper than the Carnivore that I like and recommended. However, like I said, we have seen this blaster before. And unless the performance jumped drastically, it still shares the exact same issues with a blaster that Buzz-Bee actually took account of and dropped, but then brought back individually. The one I'm talking about, I have an example right here, is the Arsenal rifle. We've seen this before. It's one of the few Buzz-Bee blasters that I'm on record as having never recommended, because I even took to the point where, as much as I love the Model 19, the Buzz-Bee Model 1902, that's the pistol that comes in the Adventure Force Arsenal pack, as much as I loved it, I said I don't know if it's worth buying, because the rifle doesn't have a place. Because this thing is so uncomfortable for everybody of all ages to hold, because you don't have a way to grab it. It's got the same fun bolt action, just like the Predator, the Carnivore, the Alpha Rogue, the Snipe, the Mutator, just like all those blasters I absolutely love. It has the same bolt action, because I'm a sucker for bolt action. I got a blaster that I'm working on testing, because I test these blasters before I review them for sometimes a week or two. But it's bolt action. I love it. And yes, that is a spoiler to say stay tuned for that review of a nice bolt action pistol. This is the shining feature that's let down by the shell around it, because again, you can't, like, this is the way that's comfortable to hold it. To get to the trigger, well, I'm firing into the sky and I don't need an anti-aircraft gun. I want a dart blaster. And I mean, you're looking at how you have to kind of mangle your hand to hold it. And everybody knows me. I'm a big Buzz-Bee fan. But this thing was terrible. The shell design is horrific. Because where do you hold it? And it's not because I have extra large hands, which I do. I've handed this off to people with much smaller hands, and they still have the exact same issues. Buzz-Bee took account, like I said, they took account of this and got rid of it. The Arsenal pack received a much, much better blaster. Like you can see there, that's a clear, humanly ergonomic, that's a funny way of putting it, but humanly ergonomic pistol grip. It's great. This is great. You could slice off the little mini stock and this would be a very long, like a long arm pistol. But this is great. I absolutely love this. As much as I did not like that, I love this. This is one of the best bolt action blasters they've put out since the Snipe. And I do mean that. This thing, now, as much as I still love the Buzby Toys Model 1902 that's in the Arsenal pack, this is actually just as good, if not better. So this is just as much reason to buy the Arsenal pack. That's the Arsenal X pack, to be specific. But as much as I love this, I was very disappointed. I mean, very disappointed. When they said, oh yeah, we're going to send you a bolt action blaster called the Rebel. I was like, awesome. It's a new bolt action. And then this is what it is. I'm like, this is the Arsenal rifle. And let's dig back out this Arsenal rifle and show it to you. Here's this. We're going to stay specific here because this is the important part. The front ends are absolutely identical. But look at the back ends. Outside of the colors being inverted, they're the same. They're just reusing the same mold. From the Arsenal rifle that I did not recommend, and I said I don't know that I'd even buy the Arsenal pack because of it, they're now selling it separately. I wish they'd sell the Model 1902 separately. That was the winner of the original Arsenal pack. This was the loser of the two. So there's really no reason to buy this. This was what I didn't recommend, and what kept me from fully recommending the Arsenal pack. And even though I absolutely love the bolt action, that part's fun, but you're seeing what I'm having to do to try to be comfortable, and I'm not exaggerating that. That's just the only way to hold it, is to literally clobber your hand over the whole thing. And for smaller hands, it gets worse. Gave it to my youngest daughter. She tried to use it, and she was like, this hurts my hand. So that's, I mean, you can hold it like this, kind of, but then you're really bending your wrist. Like, here's my wrist straight, and then you got to kind of cock your hand down. It's like, what are you doing to try to work with this? So, while I love Buzby, and I do, again, this is not being apologetic to them. I know why they did it. But again, I'm asking, why did you do it? Because they still have the mold, and they're probably trying to make some blasters and make some more money off that mold before they're, completely scrapping it. So, I still don't like it. I don't like the blaster. I never recommended it in the first place. I'm still not going to, because even though I am a Buzby fan because of what they do, the innovation, the uniqueness, the weirdness, the oddities, this is still an absolute do not recommend it. Stay away from it. It was objectively a bad blaster to begin with. Now, it does have decent performance. It still has about the same exact performance as the Carnivore that I just recorded the review on. I mean, you can tell I still have this same shirt on. But I recorded them back to back because one I loved, one I hate. Simple as that. It's the yin and yang of Buzby bolt actions that are out right now. This one, I will never touch this again. I will give it away to somebody and see if maybe somebody can have some fun with it, because it's just, the ergonomic issue overshadows everything. Like I said, it has about the same performance as the Carnivore. I was getting about 75 to 77 feet per second. And this is basically a mag-fed version of the Carnivore. But why not just use the Carnivore stock or the Predator stock? You have those molds. And just add a magwell to it. And then include a magazine in the package. That's really all they have to do. Or ditch this mold entirely. Sell the Arsenal rifle by itself with a new color scheme and call it the Rebel. Or Rebel. It's, this could have been the Rebel. This is great. This thing's great. Oh, and the Arsenal pack, it's not even $10 more. And you get the Buzby Toys Model 1902 in it, that I call. But Arsenal X pack, absolutely buy it over this, because they're both Adventure Force. Or if you're just looking for the bolt action style small rifle, go get a Buzby Air Warriors Carnivore. It's by far the superior choice. Or the Arsenal X pack that includes this, because this is by far the superior choice. This is just left stranded, desolate, in the do not buy land. So it's kind of a downer of a review, but it's me being honest about how I feel about the blaster. So I hope you appreciate that. Hope you enjoyed watching. Until next time, this is Mongoose Jake saying thanks for hanging out.